Hello everyone, so today I'll be showing you how to create these stunning custom crops in PowerPoint to make your PowerPoints look amazing. So I'll be showing you first how to do this crop and then showing you how to do this one, which you could integrate into your own PowerPoints. So let's jump right into it. So all you want to do is just open up a new presentation in PowerPoint. I'm just going to close the design ideas and the format background. We're just going to first, as always, change the layout to blank, so we've just got a blank slide to work with. I'm going to now insert some stock images. You don't have to do this if you've got your own images you want to work with. By all means, use those, copy them in from either online or from your file explorer. So I'm just going to search up nature, as they've got some cool nature stock photos, and I'm just going to choose this waterfall animation. Well, it's not really animation, just an image really. So we've got our picture in here. Now, you might be tempted to use this crop tool to do these custom crops, but that's not actually how we're going to do it. We're going to use shapes to sort of overlap it, and you'll see how that goes later. So we're just going to insert a rectangle rounded corner shape using the shape tools up here. Mine's in my recently used, it's this one right here, but if you don't have it in your recently used, just go right under rectangles and just the second one along. So we're just going to make a vertical rectangle there, and we're just going to pull this orange dot right here, this orange dot here, right in to get that completely round shape, so it's got like a semicircle right at the top. And what we're going to do is just smush that down until you like its horizontal width, and then we're just going to hold Control Shift and then pull it along until it's snapping to the edge of the other shape. You can let go now and go Control Y until it fills the entire image. Well, it leaves a bit of gap at the side. So there we go. All we're going to do now is just change the lengths of these. So you want the sort of outside ones to be a bit shorter and the middle ones to be a bit longer. A shortcut here would be to use Control, as that can elongate both sides at once. And since you can only really elongate one side if you're not doing that, because we've got an orange dot here, what you can do is hold Shift so that you can move up, keeping it in line with the other shapes. So I'm just gonna elongate that out, then close the other one. So you want to have some sort of variation, so this one's gonna be a bit longer, a bit smaller, longer, smaller. And you don't really need to copy me for this. You might want to if you're not unsure of how you want it to look, but really it doesn't need to be something special. You can just keep it as you like, so you can just play around with whatever there is. So we're just going to pull that down and end up with something looking a bit like this. So I actually think this has a bit too many rectangles, so I'm just going to delete these ones on the edge over here, and then pull this one down and make that the edge, etc. So there we go, we've got our final shape that we'd like to use, and what we're going to do is we're just gonna box select all of those shapes and then shape format, merge shapes, union. So now this is completely one shape, and we're just gonna rotate it and then size it down until it fits within our image. So there we go, we have our shape within our image, and you'd like to choose a good place to do this. And then we're just going to select our image behind it and go picture format, bring forward, so it's right at the front. Now this is important, you need to bring it to the front, otherwise you will only be left with the blue fill, not the picture fill. Now box select the entire slide to pick both objects, and go back to shape format, go merge shapes, and intersect. Now it looks like it's done exactly what I told you not to do, but don't worry, since we brought the image to the front, once we let go, it will become the image behind. Now personally, I don't like it in this situation over here, so what you can do if you don't like it where it is just go Control Z, and you can just re-get the shape to the front, pick another place to do it. So I'm just going to pull it out and move it over here to get more greenery. Do the same again, bring the picture to the front, highlight both of them, go shape format, merge shapes, and intersect. So now we've got our shape here, so that's our first one done. So this is really nice if you wanted it just to be a picture slide or just have it to one side while you have some text over here. Now moving on to our second one, you might be able to see how we're going to do this. We're just going to have one rectangle rounded corners this time, and we're going to use the same image. So if we just create a new slide, new blank slide, insert our image once again, and let me just insert that. And then what we're going to do is create a very fat rectangle rounded corners, and it should be in your recent now. And as always, pull that right across and elongate it right out. And we can size this up so it fits in it, and then we're going to rotate that. So what we're going to do is just pull this down until you get like a good place to get your snapshot. And as always, we're going to bring that to the front. We can size it down a bit to get a better view of it. And we're just going to highlight all of them and go shape format, merge shapes, intersect as before. So we've now got this nice waterfall here, and we're going to add a blue rectangle rounded corners over it. So we're going to elongate this one out, go like this, and rotate it once more. Doesn't need to be perfect, and just make it a bit bigger, make it a bit fatter. There we go. So just rotate this back along the side, and then we can make it a bit smaller. So what we're going to do is shape fill and choose this nice blue color here, the light blue, and shape outline is white with a weight of 10. Now you can see we don't have 10 points here, so we're just going to select more lines and it'll come up with this format shape tab. We can change the width to 10, and there we go. On the other side, we're also going to choose our format picture, go solid line on our format in the line, under the line section, and change the width to 10 as well. Now you might not be able to see anything apart from over here, but all we're going to do is select this one, copy that over to the other side, shape format, send to back, and we're just going to change the color to a light green, and we can get rid of the shape outline. Size it down, pull it down a bit. So that's how you create these two really awesome cropped images in PowerPoint for your presentations, which will make your PowerPoint look absolutely stand out. If you can't be bothered to do these sort of things, you can find templates and themes right inside PowerPoint, and this video will show you how to do that. I'll see you next time.